Hi, I'm Jennifer Mele. I'm an independent consultant with Pampered Chef, and I'm making cornbread today. Welcome to my kitchen. So I'm using my batter mixer and dispenser. This is an amazing tool. I'm going to show you the pieces before I get started. So I'm going to take it apart. It has a silicone bottom that you can take out for easy cleaning, and then I pop it back in. There is a crosshatch hole through it, and that's what's going to dispense it. You can choose 3 different sizes. You've got 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, and 4 tablespoons. So I'm going to be using the middle button, which is perfect for the brownie pan today. So if I was going to be making good sized cupcakes, I'd use the large one for 3 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons. And if I was going to be making like the little petite brownies, the bite-sized brownies, I'd be using the small button, which is 2 tablespoons. So middle button today. This here is what's going to help me mix it. When the time comes, this part here is going to help me push it out and dispense it. So, but I'm going to remove it now because I'm going to be mixing first. So this here has a bottom, so that way I'm not leaking all over the counter. And I'm using my brownie pan. I've already sprayed it with my kitchen spritzer. I use avocado oil. It has a higher heat tolerance than olive oil or canola. And my oven is preheating to 400. So the recipe called for melting butter. And I do have prep bowls that go in the oven, but these are only safe in the oven up to 350 degrees. So today I was able to melt butter in my silicone prep bowls, which are good for 400 degrees. So not only are they handy for pouring in the materials and measuring them, but when I need melted butter, I don't have to do it in a saucepan. I can just use the same. I've already combined my ingredients because twice this week I have started making something without making sure I had enough of all of my ingredients, and I was kind of over a barrel. So I've been extra careful to remember my own rule and always make sure I have enough of my ingredients before I start making a mess in my kitchen. So the cornbread recipe, it works out great. In order to use the batter bowl, you're going to do your liquids first. So I have 1 egg I've already cracked. I pop it in. And in here I have 1 cup of milk, and let's see, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1/4 cup of melted butter. I'm going to pour all of that in. You see where I need the base so it doesn't go all over. Hi Cheryl. Hi Amy. Thank you for joining me. This is fun. So I had ants in my pants and I realized we're having chili tonight and I wanted cornbread. Thank you. My new haircut. Yeah, I decided 2021 was a fresh start for all of us, so I was going to start with fresh hair. So I went and got my hair cut. And it's great. Actually, I tried to brush it and it's like so short that I just like, my brush keeps on going because my hair was down to here before. Okay, focus. So here I am with my liquids. And it says here, add the egg, milk, sugar, oil, melted butter to the batter mixer and dispenser. I'm going to combine it. Oops, sugar, my bad. 3/4 cup of sugar. So when you pop it on, you turn it slightly to the right, and I mix my wet ingredients first. Now I'm going to start with my dry ingredients. This has 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, a tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So the silicone prep bowls are great because they do flex, so I'm able to use it as my pour spout. Okay, so when I'm putting it in, I'm going to put it in at an angle slightly, and then I'm going to let that just pop up with the resistance of what's inside. Now it's down and I turn it slightly to the right and I combine it again. I can feel that it's already starting to mix really nicely through here. Cutting your own hair, Amy. That's pretty brave. Steve was cutting my hair through this whole pandemic. Once it hit, I hadn't gone to the hairdresser in a year, and I was due in the spring, and Steve was like, I can cut a straight line. So that's how I've been maintaining my hair, is Steve just cuts it. And so I decided I needed a professional cut, and I actually found a lady who cut my hair for $10, and I was like, what? That's awesome. And she listened to what I was looking for too, because I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know like how to cut it. Okay, I digress again. So I have my brownie mixer, or my brownie pan right here, and I have it on 2. So what I have to do now is I need to take off the cover, because it won't dispense without this, because right now it's basically like trying to swim like this because of the holes. So it will dispense better. There we go, see that? Okay, we love cornbread. Okay, so take off the top, make sure everything is in place. And you basically just squeeze the trigger and it goes right down. Let me turn that down a little bit so you can see it. Okay, ready? Oop, made a mess. That's it. And it's really easy to clean. I like this. I use it for my brownie mixes. I use it with cake mixes. You just can't do anything with nuts or chips in it, so it has to be a simple batter. You can use it for pancakes. I actually purchased this with my host discounts before I was a consultant. Well, goodness gracious, it looks like I have more batter, so I'm gonna make it to the 2, make it a little smaller, just add a little more so they're even. Oh goodness. Okay, and that's it. So it's easy to take apart and clean. I like to do a lot of my food prep, my dinner prep, before dinner even happens, so that way I can get my dishes out of the way, because as you can see, I make a big mess. And that's part of my charm. So this is what I'm gonna do. I have it all mixed together. It's gonna go in the oven at 400 for about, I'd say 18 to 20 minutes. My oven always cooks faster, so I'm gonna start at 15 and then keep checking back on it. I will use my cake tester and releaser to make sure that it's finished in the middle, and then this side will help pop it out. But that's it. Oh, I wanted to show you also, some people love the boat presses. I've done it both ways. So after you cook it, you could use this as the square boat press. They also have, it comes 3 in a set. They have a circular one for cupcakes to make the little cookie cups, and they also have a rectangular one if you wanted to make like the mini loaves. So the square one, when it's done baking, you would just, while it's still soft, just push it in and it makes a little cup. So if you want to put your chili inside of the cornbread cup, that's what we would do. But, or you could just leave it simple. I did find that the last time I made a cookie bar dish, I think you may have seen it before, where I did like a 9x11 pan, one of the really big ones, a cake pan. And the brownie in the middle was gooey, and that I found myself like I'll arm wrestle you for the edge pieces. So I was like, the next time I do cornbread or cookies, I'm using my brownie pan, because both of us in the household enjoy the edge pieces. You still have the soft inner side, but the outside gets really crispy. That's it. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.